Hello and welcome to Vermont Lavender. My name is Diane. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am making an Epsom salt bath bomb, and this is for a foot soak, or you could use it as a bath bomb in the tub. I'm going to package it as a foot balm because that's what I want to put it with for my gift packs. And I will tell you some of the ingredients I'm going to be using is the baking soda, the citric acid, seaweed extract, and this is from brambleberry.com. You can look online for the skin loving properties. So that's this right here. And then polysorbate 80, and that just helps to emulsify the oils so they just go right down the tub and nothing leaves a ring around your tub or anything like that. And then I'm going to use a little bit of SLSA, and that helps with the bubbly foaming action. And I'm going to use this, I think it's 1 3/4, 1.75 stainless steel. So this is what it looks like. I've made a few other ones and they're drying right now. And then also I'm just going to add, these are some other colored salts that I made. They're blue, and they're Epsom salts, and I'm just going to add that to it. That'll probably be like 1 ounce. I'm going to make a small batch, and I'm going off from a recipe that I sort of modified from Brambleberries. So 16 ounces of the, and you can find this online, and it's her French salt bath bomb. And I'm going to be working in ounces on this one. 16 ounces. And so this is my second time using the making the bath bombs, the round ones. So I'm going to actually take this off, and I do have a little fan blowing on me just to get all the stuff going that way. And then when I do my SLSA, I will actually wear a mask. Yeah, because this is a foot soak. But you can also use it as a muscle soak, so it's really nice. I mean, you just have to put probably 2 of them in there. So I'm going to do 3 ounces of this one. So I'm just splitting it. Probably really doesn't need to be sifted, but I just want to make sure it doesn't have any clumps. Because it does really make it easier to make the bath bombs if it doesn't have any clumps. And then the presentation is better. And then I have, oops, all right, that's fine. I have 1 ounce of my colored ones, and these have the polysorbate 80 in them when I made them. And I'll have a video coming up on how to make colored bath salts. They're a lot of fun to make, and it's really nice to have them on hand if you want to use them for something like this. This really doesn't add a lot because the color is so light, and I like a lot of light colors. I don't really like my water to, you know, can have a little bit of color to it, but I don't like a lot of color to my bath water. It's really light, so it just adds a little bit of color. Okay, so now I'm going to do my wet ingredients. So I'll put this off to the side. And I'm pressing tear every time to get it to 0. So 1 ounce of the seaweed extract. So I'm going to change this just a little bit. And this one here, I did check and make sure that it's the usage rate. Almost 6%. Let's use, okay, so that's done. Turn this. Thing with the fan blowing on you, you have to be careful because it can mess up your weight. I've noticed that with soaping because it just moves the air. It's really, because sometimes when it's hot in the summertime, you know, you have your fans on high, and when I was making soap, so I'm just adding a tablespoon. The reason I'm doing this is it actually slows down the bath bomb. and it adds a little bit of suds. And I don't have to use any witch hazel or anything like that, so that's kind of nice. Just gonna fold that in. Okay. All right. Turn this on. And I'm just getting all the extra essential oil, fragrance oil, and all the wet ingredients right in here. So you pay good money for this. You want to make sure you get all of it in. Okay, so that's in there. Now let's continue. I'm actually going to scrape it up a little. And I'm going to split the batch, and I'm just going to color one of them. Let's see here, it is the Lily Pad Green Mica. And so it just adds a little bit of green, you know, a little bit of contrast to the bath bomb. Let's do it one more time. Alright, that looks good. Okay, now I'm going to add my citric acid, and that I do sift. So just mix it up a little bit. And making bath bombs is very similar to making shower steamers. So if you've watched any of my videos on how to make shower steamers and you're interested in making bath bombs, this is so very, very similar. You just want to make sure the important thing is your humidity, and that's the same thing with shower steamers. And it's because of the citric acid, just reacts with the baking soda. Okay, so I need 8 ounces, and that I do have to sift. Okay, tear everything out. Okay. I cover it because it always makes a mess. And I make a lot of batches, so I'll have to vacuum after. Oh, 8:10. Let's get a clean spoon. Take that out. Yeah. Can't help but make a mess with this stuff. It's just how it is. Okay. Alright, we're having some fun. Yes. So if you make bath bombs, tell me what is your favorite scent that you like to use when making them. I love the more natural scents in making skincare products. Even though I use fragrance oils, I try to have some natural scents in there, essential oils. So I'm going to blend this up, get it all mixed. And then I'm going to split the batch, like I said, and then just color one half of it. Just stir it up. Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to just test it. So it's nice and hard. You drop it like this, boom, and it's still. And it breaks up nice and easy. This is a little bit wet. I can feel it. But yeah, I think it'd be fine. So it breaks up nice and easy. If it doesn't. But it's just like a shower steamer. And when I make the menthol ones, they're really wet. But I might change that recipe a little bit. So you just drop it and it stays, and then it crumbles nice and easy. That's how you know. And it is like wet sand. Okay, so I'm going to split this batch. And I'm just eyeing it. I'm not going to be really exact on it. So I am working with mica, like I said. I'm wearing a mask because I make so many skincare products that it's all cumulative, right? So this is that lily pad green mica. Just going to open this up a little bit. And I have a little teeny, little scoop. It's so teeny. I got this from Amazon. I love it. So let's see, I gotta go with my notes. I could put like 4. That's why you always want to write down. And I put that's my little white thing. Measuring spoon. It's so cute, I like it. Although I gotta be careful that it doesn't go down the drain. So that's one thing to watch for. Alright. So it's all stirred up. Make sure it's locked in. You see, it's like a minty green. I can have it a little darker, but I just want to make it the same as the other batch. Oh, that does smell a little stronger. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think the 1 ounce is definitely the way to go. Okay, let's stir it up one more time. So it's very similar. It's very similar to making shower steamers. So I'm just going to clean off my blade. Okay, no, I don't need my mask anymore. There we go. Ugh, no more mask. There. Woo. Okay. That looks good. You'll see? Alright. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of green on one side and a little bit of white. And I'm just going to pat it down very little like that, very loose. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of green on that side there. A little bit of white. Pack it down just a little, just ever so lightly. And then put more white. And then you just smush them together, like so, like, you know, yes, it's happening. I can do it. Smush, and then you just wiggle back and forth. All right, and then it's just nice and smooth. Hopefully, I'm getting this on camera, so there it comes together, and there's no seam. Okay, so you press it really hard. Then you use the magic spoon right here. That's fine. And so I twist it like this. Yeah, it comes off. And then I'm going to flip it over. Twist. And there we go. Gentle. Okay. Look at that. Ooh, it smells so nice. And since I do not have a bath bomb holder thing, you know, for these spheres, I'm just using bubble wrap. That's all I'm using. Just pat it down a little bit. Get that extra in there. Probably could put a little bit more extra. There we go. And then we'll do white, half of white, and a little green. And I'll show you my progress. But yeah, if you haven't made bath bombs before, but you've made those shower steamers, just give it a try. I'm going to show you some other ones that are a lot easier to make. This is this is a little bit more you need experience doing this. But hey, give it a try. I want you to, that's why I'm making these videos. If you're new to making bath and skincare products, you know, I want to teach you how to do that. That's why I'm doing this. A lot of people out there that are like myself that are new to making this. Even though I have a skincare business, you know, I make a lot of soaps, cold processed soaps. And you know what? If you can make cold processed soap, you can definitely make this, without a doubt. But you just have to work up the confidence to do it. And for many years, I was like, I'm not making bath bombs. No way, I'm not doing it. And the reason I just, like, I don't even use them. But you know what? I started I've always used bath salts. Love those. And I was like, you know what? Bath bombs, they have all this stuff in it. But then, the more you learn about it, the more you get educated and you learn what goes inside it, and you can just tailor it, to your comforts. It doesn't have to be someone else's. So that's what's nice about making your own skincare products. Or if you buy it from someone that, yes, they focus on more natural skincare products. Especially because I have dry skin. There's a lot of people I cater to that have eczema, psoriasis like myself. And so our skin is more sensitive. I use micas. I mean, one to use is maybe like indigo, that would be nice, or arrowroot powder. It's more of a natural color. With this, I could actually grind up dry, because I dry a lot of herbs. I could grind up some spearmint and use it as a colorant in my bath bombs instead of using, micas. But it's, how far do you want to go? Everything takes a lot of time, and I seem to be getting busier, so that's a good thing. Push it together, but you have to see how I have this hand here, and then this is holding it, and this one's over it like this. So I'm actually, by twisting it, I'm lining it up, and then I'm going around like this. Hopefully this is coming on the camera. And the seam, there's no seam right here, so they're both together, and I'm squeezing as I'm turning it. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to hold it together, because if I don't, the seam will actually move the top of this cup over a little bit, and then you have off-centered bath bomb. And then I'm going to tap this other side. And it is important to tap it, because if you don't, it won't release the bath bomb inside of it. It just sticks. And you just twist it just a little bit, and you'll be able to see. Let's see. There it comes. Yeah, there it goes. They're pretty. Can't wait to use them. So the next video, if you want to watch this after this video, it's the Rosemary Peppermint, and it's a bath bomb, and it has buttermilk in it, it has apricot kernel oil in it, and the fragrance is it's a fragrance oil and essential oil blend, and I like those because it has a little bit of the essential oils in it, so you get that soothing therapeutic properties of the essential oils, but also the fragrance oils help it to actually last longer. And these are the foot balm bath bombs, muscle soaking. So you can use them in the bathtub like I said, or you can use them as a foot soap. And this is a little one that it made right here. And this shows you the size. It's kind of small compared to these over here. These are a different type, and so these are definitely bigger. If you want to check that video out and watch that next. Thank you for joining me today, and if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below, or if you have a question, I'd love to answer it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help to get it out there in the YouTube algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.